I'm super excited about this ginger chips. Ain't it a pay a ginger chips at me power chow. Say enye mape ginger chips dear. Eh? And then I worry. And it just something say you were in powdered form like this. Ain't it say we will be out pay green tea to send me a near me green tea and I may be egum. Na se me pese me munch on something so any me sakanwa na marry. Would you wouldn't share no? Google about a ginger and you see the health benefit of ginger. But need just some say the organic honey and I come and I get mape ginger chips myself. So America, it comes in a pouch like this. Into more American yina mubiti me afre
862-215-2007.
Good. Ofra you be deliver ye dia more kama. So wo Ghana so a be patch ofre
0277-609-644.
Mape ginger chips dear OBA here.
And Lord God said, let us make man in our own image, in our likeness. A man represents God on earth. The handsome man on this wonderful Afromax t-shirt has a message for men, supported by all women in our part of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, it is all about Afromax Plus. Afromax Plus is a supplement for men that helps you keep a good, healthy prostate. This supplement I'm talking about helps you to deal with optimization of blood circulation. The same thing helps you nourish your liver and your kidney as a man. It will fight your premature ejaculation, not forgetting improving a quality spermatozoa, and will combat for you your oxidation stress. All these are in this supplement called Afromax Plus. If you are a man and you want to live a prostrate-free life, I bring to you the message of hope. Call me now and order your Afromax Plus right now, either on a local line 0277 609 644. I repeat, 0277 609 644. You can call me on WhatsApp, you can send me a message on WhatsApp, and immediately I'll respond to send you your order immediately. Or if you also find yourself in America, 862-215-2007. You can WhatsApp, or better still, 202-412-5332. All these numbers will assist you to order in any parts of the world. Remember, for a healthy, prostrate-free life, go for Afromax Plus. Afromax Plus. A man needs a second chance. Thank you. And Lord God said, let us make man in our own image, in our likeness. A man represents God on earth. The handsome man on this wonderful Afromax t-shirt has a message for men, supported by all women in our part of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, it is all about Afromax Plus. Afromax Plus is a supplement for men that helps you keep a good, healthy prostate. This supplement I'm talking about helps you to deal with optimization of blood circulation. The same thing helps you nourish your liver and your kidney as a man. It will fight your premature ejaculation, not forgetting improving a quality spermatozoa, and will combat for you your oxidation stress. All these are in this supplement called Afromax Plus. If you are a man and you want to live and live a prostrate-free life, I bring to you the message of hope. Call me now and order your Afromax Plus right now, either on a local line 0277 609 644. I repeat, 0277 609 644. You can call me on WhatsApp. You can send me a message on WhatsApp, and immediately I'll respond to send you your order immediately. Or if you also find yourself in America, 862-215-2007. You can WhatsApp, or better still, 202-412-5332. All these numbers will assist you to order in any parts of the world. Remember, for a healthy, prostrate-free life, go for Afromax Plus. Afromax Plus. A man needs a second chance. Thank you.
Hello, Minyama. Me say a droya me baby do one dance ya chow, Mrs. Bento, me do one dance here. Minim a dra me baby do who asem a chow, MSP 30. Me say a drawway, a bra na mean to me, bra. Me say my bra jit one day in the crown so mojano and papa. Me say a drawway and the chicha jane. Unim says, to me, ya bra ya, no a drawway ya, send ya was a ba uflo, and my uflo pepe. One more almost caught a feature now. My just young way yet want to mean your own shit. Missy MSP 30 a drawway. Many see me nienti a me do one dance ya day. Actual pair binto ya pebito or bow uchima assay or bow yechima just a yet sewonka MSP 30 and recon mouth. Now undim say secrets back or sound who say even say a yechima crampa toss that one man. Yes, you was a ye in carbone, a my yeast infection near Yadini now, Missy a drawway. I friend MSP 30 no Juma Edimau, make massage also Konekososhe. Make massage also Konekososhe. Now, Mr. Opedudro to any year aquine. Your telephone number ne was
0277 609 644.
The Darcy.
Of the flooding system. You see our notice at CL Foundation. We have put a notice out there to support the people who may need our support. We're giving support including food, some small health support. We have skincare products, medicines in case those who have skin rashes as a result of the flood, those who have health issues, and some small financial cushion, not for the rest of the year, but just to turn yourself around. So please, thank you very much. Brown Sugar, tell us what to do, like you said. So start writing rather, sorry. So, hey, I've forgotten my microphone. All right, thank you very much. So, to be honest with you, the flooding situation in Ghana is not an easy thing. Very, very painful. We have lost lives.
I saw a video. I don't know when it came. Maybe it might be an old video because it's almost late in Ghana. A young man has found another body, and he has put it in a body bag of NADMO, and is insisting they give him. I saw 3,000 Ghana cedis, so he could give the body to NADMO and the police. We might laugh with it. We might think he's right. But to be honest with you, some of these things, we shouldn't laugh about it. If there's a condition that we are all facing, and all of a sudden you've got opportunity to find a dead body, we still don't know how many people are dead. Honestly, we don't know. The figures we are given, it's difficult to ascertain whether they are true or not. But so far, this is what we've had. But this is my stand. Even one life lost is not easy for us. So our condolences to the baby families and to anybody who have lost anybody close to you. This even the first part of our show is to discuss the flooding situation in Ghana. Yeah, we'll still talk about it. This is not the only place that flood comes. I mean, flood comes to California, the most richest states in America. Even where I live, I experienced the first light-off in my life because of rainstorm. So when God is doing his things, like the video I did earlier said, majority of us have forgotten that the mandate God gave to the things he created, they are fulfilling their mandate. He told the earth to grow grass. He gave command to rivers to stay and produce fish. He asked those who are supposed to produce salt. He told the rain to remain where it is. But I believe that some of these things, we will not call them natural disaster. We'll call them stubborn behavioral mandate disaster. It's painful, the properties that have been lost. I've seen a lot of cars in people's homes. I've seen homes where the length of human being over 5 feet, the level is gone above. See children who has drunk water, they have taken them out. This is very devastating. And I want to applaud His Excellency the President. The level of intelligence this man has, I don't know, but President Mahama, very intelligent. A very, very intelligent man. I mean, you can have your own, what's the English name? Your own way of taking it. But honestly speaking, His Excellency is a smart guy. I watched when he used a chopper to, as it were, go around and came back to give us a report like a journalist. I actually don't know how many journalists could do that report like that. He gave us the history of Accra in a very short time. His Excellency was able to tell us the volume of water and the number of years we've experienced such things before, and give us the engineering concept. Even if he was brief, His Excellency was able to get down from the chopper and not reading on any telepath, give us a rundown. If a man will have the heart of explaining the condition that we are facing, I believe that he knows what time is it and he knows what is going on. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the President of the Republic of Ghana, the current lifesaver in our times like this, congratulations. I admire your presidency. It's unfortunate we can't have you more than 4 years by the Constitution, but if destiny will provoke us to have you again, by default, it should happen. Because like you said in a speech I heard you reading, 4 years doesn't give anybody the mandate to do anything, both MPs and a presidential or a president to be precise, not a candidate president to be. So I admire the president so much as he got down from the chopper and give a report. And it tells you that the new capital city they want to do will not be bad. However, I am not in support that the capital is taken out from Accra. I will entreat them to have an annex of the capital or take some event out of the capital to the new capital city we want to form, because there's a spirit in Accra that is able to accommodate the capital. My condolences once again to the bereaved families. For those who have lost their properties, we hope that for the first time, insurance will do something good to us. But here we are. Majority of us will do third-party insurance because our comprehensive insurance policies have so many things. I have a worker, this good man who does wedding of gates, a lot of things. He does a lot of projects. I called him to ask him because he lives his workshop, a very big workshop at Lashibi. He's done a lot of jobs for people. Called him to ask him. Berman is saying, then I call, say, Councillor, my boka, and go for you my year. Nindia make a children. It's winning the Inako. The machines in say, come up body, in India make count. Oh, that's sad. I'm saying, no shame. Or say, at the end of the day, I say, boys in that was shop on. Must sit down, or boys in whom in them. And I'm sorry. So I'm sorry, the yak. I will lose a park. And they're not going to meet the crowd. So a lot of us have gone through the pain. And I'll share with somebody again today, say, even if the flood didn't come to you direct, it has affected you one way or the other. That's why I say if you have anything you want to share with us on the flood, education, issues with concerning this flood, what we can do so that it will come again. Because I hear the rain is going to come out again, and this time it will take a longer time. I think from now, they say from now to Sunday, whether it's hooks or it's true, somebody just called me and told me. I have not seen the meteorological department giving this information. So it is an alleged statement. But the pain of losing properties, people hard-earned money. I mean, even clearing a car alone, the cost. It's difficult for people to buy brand new cars in Ghana. And most of the insurance companies will also not give you an insurance over a used car, because the policies they have for comprehensive should always go for a brand new car. So majority of these cars are third parties. So I don't even know how they can replace their cars for them, because most of the cars you see, except the Chinese cars, and this is a serious damage that has hit the country. Thank you for the government in power, the NDC government led by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. In whoever's tenure of office issues happen, we need to support them with our heart, our mind, regardless of the political party we submit to. Because as these things were happening, it didn't identify NPP, NDC, PNC for the flood to attack them. But the flood was attacking everybody. Churches, pastors. I keep saying that the Quality Assurance Division of churches should give us access to give good education on environmental safety, health safety, and the protocols that we need to know what to do in terms of disaster. Yesterday, I spoke to Dr. Boedu Nyamiche, or Prophet Boedu Nyamiche of Maker's House, and was telling me what he has planned to do and what he has been doing. And the day before that, Prayer Palace is 7 years on the 1st of July. And before the flood, or during the flood in the morning, the General Overseer of Prayer Palace also declared flood victim support system for anybody who has been affected, whether you are a church member or you are not. But it starts with church members. And me too today, from yesterday, we declared that the CL Foundation, myself and the board in the US, we have agreed to release do some relief items. We started today. We have people already on our database that we think whether the flood affected them or not, their movement has been affected. So we started giving them something small so they can cook. Please, if you live in an area where the next rainfall, you may be a victim, move to a safer ground. I hear some churches, like the Methodist Church, has opened up their space. I hear some individuals have also opened up their space for those who would like to spend their time there. I also hear some very, very important people whose homes you will not even be able to walk in there, and I've also done that. So whatever help you can give to a neighbor, if you know anybody you've not heard from them, pick up your phone and call them so that we can improve the life of friends and loved ones. Students who have lost their school uniform, let's see how we can assist them to get new uniform to go. And let's pay attention to details when information comes out there. Having said this, let me also veer into a certain area gently. What area am I veering towards? If you want to share your opinion on the flood, both on YouTube, on Facebook, please just write and you click on the request button, and immediately you can do justice to the business, because there's a way to join us on YouTube. It's posted there. It's just a simple pressing on the knob, and once you press on the knob, you're good to go. I want to encourage all of you to be part of this conversation on flood. I know it might be a boring conversation, but it makes a lot of sense if our conversation on flood is understood very well, and we actually take advantage of this conversation to educate the public on what they are supposed to do to avoid this pandemic or these natural disasters that we are contributors to it. We put a lot of debris when it rains. We think it's an opportunity to pour rubbish or refuse in the gutter, thinking it will go. You see the size of Alajo gutter? It was full to the brim. See the Odo River? It was serious. So I think our attitude is part of it. Can we all stop this business of not giving the refuse to the right place? And not just that. The boys who come to collect the rubbish and take 20, 50, 15, 10 from us, where they go and dump it, they should also be very careful, because the dumping sites, some of them too could be contributing to, because I watched the Alajo gutter and I was overwhelmed. The volume of filth that was passing on social media. Where is this refuse coming from? It's not the best. I think we all have to be very careful. Look, fields are created everywhere. You go to Manhattan, the heart of New York, downtown, After every evening, when you go there in the morning, you can see that the place has been littered, even though there are people walking and sweeping every minute and every second. So human being finds it very difficult to, as it were, obey rules and regulations until they are reprimanded or punished to do what is right. So let's be very, very careful with the way we are behaving and we are handling ourselves, our sanitation, and our environment. Once again, let me remind you that the CL Foundation for Health and the Needy has opened our arms and our doors. Just WhatsApp us if you want help from us. Within our means, we'll give you the support on 0277 609 644. 0277 609 644. These numbers are for our foundational support. For those of you who are already not in our database, because if you are in our database, then we will reach out to you. And I'm saying that there are a lot of people that we have given them support, even though they have not been victims of the flood. They deserve the support because the roads in front of their homes, trotro was not moving. Yesterday, a friend of mine was stuck. I see trotro, and the Uber price is just shooting up because the roads are bad as a result of the rain. I pity government because this situation is going to cost the government a lot of money. Why a lot of money? Because already they are working on some roads, and this rain is going to cost us a lot of money. I'm also looking at contractors who have done some portion of roads, bought some sand and some stone to work. The volume of rain will cost a lot of money. I don't know how they will get back their money from the government because this natural disaster is affecting them as well. So I, for one, I still believe that we should be patient enough in our choice of words, but let's work on our attitude and our behaviors. Don't forget that the things that are fighting us were created by God. God gave them mandate to operate. We have blocked riverways, normal river bodies. We have blocked them. We have voluntarily decided to cause a river to flow in a gutter. We have deliberately decided that for the comfort we want to have in a certain home, we have used rubber to cover the weeds and laid pavement blocks. We have deliberately decided that we will do evil just for our comfort, block waterways, collect sand, thinking that we can stop water from coming. One of the strongest things that God created is water. But when God wanted to destroy the world in his anger because the heart of man was desperately wicked, he used water. And he said he will not destroy the world again with water. But he never said he will not punish a country with water. The world is different from a country. Countries make the world. I believe that the way we are behaving and stopping the patients, stopping the odor, stopping the lagoons, and a lot of rivers that must flow. Some of them have been blocked because they're supposed to flow. It's current. They are gods. God created them. The devil might have taken advantage when it's coming down over some of the rivers. People worship them, but we have deliberately decided to think that we are smart per our AI technology. Hence, this punishment from God and nature to us. I remember Roger gave a prophecy with Nana Remu about how this year, 2026 from January, is going to be during the rain, and advised that even if you don't believe in his God, move away. If you're where you live, when it rains, it floods. Find a new place to move because the disaster that the rains are going to cause is so high. We ignored it. Some insulted him. Some said stomach directional prophets, what they want to eat. He has said it again, that it has not ended. And he's not the only prophet who really prophesied that this year rains or floods are going to take over us. They made it clear to us that it's not fire. This year is not fire. The fires that will come will be pockets of fires. But sincerely speaking, there will be a high demand of lives that are lost through floods. And I think this is the first part of it. I hear they say it will end in August by the prophetic word I heard. Please, let's not ignore prophecies. If there's anything we can do about it from the governmental point, please, let's do something about it. Honorable Efri Ankra, you are for the religious affairs and the pastors. We said that when people have prophecies that we think that it concerns ministers and the president, we set a desk for them to come and announce to us. I also want to encourage you, when you hear prophecies, that is nation content prophecies, you too can invite the people, not arrest them, but invite them to come and tell us, what can we do? Bible says, and when the king had a dream, Pharaoh had a dream, the things he saw, his people were not able to interpret. They have to go into the prison dungeon to free a certain prisoner called Joseph, so he will come to interpret the dream. The interpretation of the dream is what gave them the breakthrough during the famine in the land of Egypt. Joseph came, interpreted the dream, and the king asks, with this interpretation, who can I appoint to solve the problem? Joseph didn't appoint himself, but somebody asks, how can we bypass the interpreter of the dream and give this vision to somebody else? This is what caused Joseph to become the prime minister in the land of Egypt. So prophecies and word of knowledge are very important. Let's not joke with it. So let's take these things serious. Organize a prayer tower. Organize a prayer meeting. Honorable Efri Ankra, I'll plead with you to form a prayer team. When the late Tamils was, there was a prayer team that were fed to pray for the government. I remember when Anado came, Bishop Ayi also had another prayer team. I don't know if we can contact them to still pray, but make it official, because I know they are still praying. I am part of the prayer group, the network, but let's make it official so that things will be done well. That is the other side of spiritual. But the other part of spirituality is that we give to what is Kaza to Kaza, what is God to God. These things we are dealing with, there are times that we need to appease the gods with what they want. Some will want Coca-Cola and Fanta. Some will want banana, aquado. Some will want akpale. Some will want jollof. We should also give access and chance to the traditional leaders to pacify the land and do what is right, especially with the death that has occurred as a result of the flooding. Hear me. When people die in such a manner with flood, fire, car, and accident, we believe, and it is not just our belief, it is premature death called atofu, otofubili. And these things, they are rituals that must be performed so that the souls of the departed will be appeased, so that we will not have the same disaster again. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, you are for the Muslims, you are for the Hindus, you are for the traditional belief, you are for the Christians, because you are president for all. May Efri Ankra and the traditional council hear what I'm saying, that we shouldn't let the burial of these dead people, even those we've not found, go like that. Let's allow, if libation pouring, if a sacrifice of a certain lamb. Growing up, what I learned in my African traditional religious study was when there's constant accident in certain areas where they believe that a lot of people have passed on and their souls are frightening people, hence the accident, what usually they do is they perform a ritual on the streets. Some will have to even cook certain type of meal on the streets to appease the soul and drive away the ghost and the hunting spirits, because this is called Otofuwo. Please, I see so many things. Can we please rise up and do what is right by making sure that we have done the right thing? And what is the right thing? The right thing that we know how to do is to consult, so that those that knows what must be done, they will do it. Let's not believe in our own faith. Our faith is right. We believe in Jesus Christ our Lord. Some believe in Allah. Some believe in a lesser God. So as we pray, let's also allow those who pour libation to do their own. But for those who have departed, we don't know their belief. Please, let's not take this thing lightly. The next part is the health bits of the flood. I saw that at 18 Junction, a warehouse was broken by the rain. Biscuits, toilet roll, Milo, a lot of edibles were taken through the gutters during the flood. I saw somebody with a boboya fully packed collecting items. I don't know specifically where, but I was asking myself, these things that they have collected, are they going to eat them, sell them? Where will it end? In times like this, the Salmonella bacteria that causes cholera and typhoid is also exposed. These waters that were passing were gutter filled water. So the flood waters that have entered into people, the people need to be given antibiotics. We need to treat them. And I want to encourage those who have come to collect these items, please, if it's okay, dispose them off. Because you might eat and eat gems, or you might sell it and sell gems for us. I beg you, lives are more important than assets. This flooding situation can cause a lot of infection. Can we please, disease from selling the things we collected from the gutter, disease from eating the things we collected from the gutter. It was wrong we were collecting. And some were collecting with rights, which we have to take some and go and eat. Your health, after being alive after the flood, is important. Typhoid, cholera can break out of this flood. May the health section of the Accra Metropolitan Assembly follow some of these videos. We have to collect the items and destroy them. Let's do. Also, let's do community education on our pages. All of us, the influencers, let's encourage our followers to do the practice of positive hygiene, because in this flood, we can have a serious pandemic which can affect all of us. Please, cholera is the eating of feces, same as typhoid. And in bad times like this, if you don't take care, we'll find ourselves in that position. This is why I want to encourage you. Whatever you want to eat it hot. Because most of these bacteria cannot stay in hot food. I saw a lot of animals also that were dead. I saw goats, saw some cows, saw some dogs. There are people who don't care to collect these goods and things to sell it out to people. If it's boiled well, we might be safe. If it's not boiled well, we will not be saved. And that brings my mind on a lecture I gave some months or years ago, when somebody came here and was saying that we should learn how to deworm. And I said, children will take dewormer up to age 15. After 15, we don't expect any adult to have worms, because you don't eat things that broods worms unless your feces is taken and stool RE is done, and we find traces of worm eggs. Then we can officially give you a type of dewormer to take. But when I see an adult who see rashes on their skin and they rush to the pharmacy to buy a particular worm, I look at them and I laugh. Self-medication is not an answer to our foolishness. Excuse my hard words. Please, in times like this, hygiene is important. Let's all be vigilant. When you see people not doing things clean, announce it to them. Once again, sorry for the flood situation. Our doors are open. Our helplines are up here. 0277 609 644. If you are a victim or you know anybody that needs support from us, the CL Foundation is available and ready to assist whoever deserves to be assisted. His Excellency the President, thank you. Thank you. I just saw a post right now from a comment. Somebody is saying that if your wife just lost a baby, 20 people died, should you wear white to go and say thank you to God? We are too much ungrateful in our lives in Ghana. I don't know if the politics we are doing is making us become inhuman and stupid. 1st July is always a day to thank God that we have set aside. We set aside the date and we prove to God, even in the drizzling moment, we want to say thank you for what you have done for us. Once again, in the 7th month, which is the month of July. So if 1st July has come, and the President of the Republic of Ghana, together with the religious bodies, the Christian faith, have gathered to thank God, why do you come to write that we are having a Thanksgiving service whilst we have lost lives and people have lost their children? If their children are dead, what happened in this flood situation? Are you aware it happens at places and is worse than this? Can't we even thank God for what has happened to us? Why do you want to do politics in everything? If you want a new president in times like this, those who die, we don't see their political colors. Let's stop this nonsense. It's becoming too much. How do we go and do Thanksgiving service and you do a post that which president will go and wear white? So you expect that during the Thanksgiving per our traditional and our beliefs, the president should come there in black because of what? One lucho. Meaning, why is politics dividing our hospitality and our human phase of life? This Thanksgiving service that was done, it was a rainy Thanksgiving. I saw somebody writing that the president sang, "There shall be showers of blessing," but they want him to know that this is not showers of blessing. Are we okay? Can we stop this hypocritical life? I saw a post where somebody said, this one is not showers of blessing. It's a sign God is telling us that the Muslims have a place to cover their head and pray. It's only the Christians that don't have a cathedral. So we should leave a positive mark by getting a cathedral for us so that such events are organized in the place. It makes sense. But the angle at which the writer started, that this rain is not showers of blessing, but it's God telling us that we need a cathedral so that events like this can be organized there so that the rain will not distract us. Hear me. You are making sense. But all of us, including myself, went around to collect money for the criteria. Where did we fail? What did we do about it? I didn't do the collection of the money as a politician. As Hobson Adoye, the code was there. I remember he sent money. I remember the wife sent money. I remember I sent money. Halifax sent money. Some few people I can say that they were able to use the code to send 100 cedis each. And I was on radio, I was on TV. Nobody contracted me. I was in favor for the cathedral that must be built. At the end of the day, we were not able to do it. Why do we want to come and hold Mahama and his government responsible to build us a cathedral? To be honest, when they sent a committee to investigate the expenditure that went on there, he promised that he will build a cathedral. But back again to the choking in Accra, he will wish not to place that national cathedral within the center of Accra. What is wrong with us with politics? This nonsense must stop. Dr. Lawrence will say it forever. And this thing that was written by a man of God. The consent makes sense. But I don't think that you came at the right time, man of God. Let's not do politicking with these things. Yes, we will need, honestly speaking, if we have a place that we can converge, we will not go on the rain. I agree. But this is the wrong timing. You're saying that the president should not sing, "There shall be showers of blessings." It's a wrong statement as a man of God. Some of the loose talk from men of God, we have to stop it. I don't think this is right. And these are senior men of God, to whom it will concern. Let's not use politics to divide ourselves. Because when issues happen, the issues don't deal with politics. It is not about NDC, MPP, PPP, MPP, whatever. No. We are dealing with human beings. Let's respect the right of human beings. And John Dramani Mahama, the president of the republic, is doing well. Put politics aside. The guy is doing well for the country. Mama is doing well. The country is running well. Travel and you will see that the country Ghana is running well. You cannot come and mark the excellence and the performance of His Excellency the President on a flat that he didn't open a gate for. We are part of it. The re-engineering of Accra, planning of the country. Is it 4 years? No. Let's stop these things we are doing and rather do education, because this nonsense must stop. Ghanaians should be careful. We have nowhere to go. Because everywhere we go, they want to sack us. But in our place, nobody is sacking us. Those of you who are built on waterways, stop complaining on social media. They have to demolish your building and create path for the water. Whatever we need to do so that this type of flooding will not come again, we'll stop it. Look at Kumchacha's church. This is not the first time. As a matter of fact, anytime it rains, Kumchacha has a problem like that. Even coming to town becomes a problem for him. I saw his church and I was broken. So you see, if you think it doesn't concern you, it will come closer to you. The house of God is gone. His speakers were soaked in water. The pulpit was gone. The amplifier were gone because the water was above the place. I asked myself, if it happens in my church, well, the speakers, the Larry speakers we have there, it's so expensive. So I know what it means when you lose things like these for God. There is no money and insurance that takes care of these things. I saw people's G-Wagon, the Vogue, Range Rover, a lot of high-end cars that were destroyed in water. How would they get it back? So let's not politicize this thing. Let's find answers. If you are a true NDC man, you will not use the name of the president to build on waterways. AMA, town and country planners, let's sit up. His Excellency has given the mandate. Anybody who is blocking a waterway, demolish and collect the debris so that the water will flow. Ibrahim Mahama, thank you for dredging this thing for us. This dredging has been going on, but I believe that our too much policies on releasing funds at the right time to dredge the Odo River and other gutters is also part of it. But I saw Alajo gutter empty before the rains because I just left Ghana. So I wouldn't say that the gutter was choked, but people can choke the gutter during the rain. Please, don't politicize this flood because a sister has been lost who you don't know whether it's NBC or MPP. And for those of you complaining, if flood has come to your house and the emergency team is running around, is it by force that the MP should come there? I saw somebody on, and John Dumelo Mbaha, I mean, the biggest constituency like that, he should come to your house to do what? Why are you petty like that? John Dumelo there, so every MP must go to every house. It's not campaign time. If you are smart, the closest person you need to liaise with is the assemblyman who is down there with you to the DCE and then to the MP, so that a data should always run so that we can easily know those who are affected. But you're waiting for Dumelo to come to you and come and do video with you or come and give you physical cash. You know what this flood has brought to us? We are playing football on Friday. We are all going to Kansas City now. But because of your flood, we don't know how to celebrate. Because in your mind, your people are dying and you are going to spend money on football. So we should stop the World Cup because we are flood. You saw how emotional His Excellency the President was when he was sitting and watching the flood. Were you expecting the president to walk, go to Nima, Alajo, Osu, Awegloji, Kaswa? For what? The best thing he did was to be in a chopper. So if somebody is sitting here and the whole president, your country is flooded and you are in a chopper, so it should be what? It should fly. It should be a house fly. Walk in your homes. Let's stop this in Kwasiasemu. Let's be mature. Ghana is not for anybody. None of you have bought Ghana and paid. It's for all of us. So what the president can do is what he just did. Stop the politics. Some of you, the way you speak, it's not good. Don't allow. Look, I respect some people so much until they start speaking doing politics. I'm telling you. When they start speaking politically, then they begin to spew loose talk. Ghana is for us. It's not for anybody. My condolences to those who have lost their loved ones and properties that have been lost. We pray that insurance can restore some of them. Come to our aid, those of you who have not been affected with the flood in the world. Please come to Ghana and support us. Still to remind you that on 0277-609-644 is a helpline for the CL Foundation for Health and the needy. If there's any need you have, call us. If within our means, we'll do it. We're doing individual support system gradually. We're supporting NADBO too as well with assurance counseling for those who have lost their loved ones. Because if you lost 2 children, and somebody have lost 2 children, somebody have not still found the husband, and somebody have not found the wife or something, all of them would need death and grief counseling. Our doors are opening for such services to be done on pro bono without charges. Ghana is ours, and we should all help each other. Yambonipa Abrao Tiase is a very good thing. Once again, thank you, His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Ghana, John Dramani Mahama, for your immediate, adequate, prompt response to the flooding situation. And I heard you release some good funds from the Ministry of Finance immediately, so the contingency fund to assist flood victims. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. May God give you longevity of life. Live long. John Dramani Mahama. After your presidency, may we see you walking healthier than you are. You are smart, you are intelligent, you are a good person. God bless you. Don't respond to your critics. Help Ghana so that when you leave office, we have a lot that we can remember you for. Thank you. If nobody has any comment again, I want to end my flat conversation here and continue with my social commentation. My topic today is a very dicey one. What makes marriage work? Like Obinim and Florence marriage. Remember that I have an apology that I'm going to render. It's running on social media already, but I'll come and talk about it again. But before the show goes on, hear this. One more time again. No matter what, nobody can replace him. Well, thank you very much, Lady Bimba. May his gentle soul rest in perfect peace, the peace that surpasses all understanding. And whatever it takes for Lumba to rest in peace, may it happen to him wherever he is. Thank you for good lyrics. Nipa etechere Bepro by the Newman Semo Aminegu Emperor. Eintina asem sini akasa na obi se wan kase yi wakase tiana na watwe asai. Enkomo bebre na akoso enkankan. Abaye bi aba ebe yi asutri se wafum enti or the chopper ena eba na efum na wafum ne yeden sa efum a wafum yi efum a etia hwan na nokra ne se efum a etia onipa ba nyankopon abon na nokra ne se sa onipa bai oye nyina ye nipa oye nipa nti asem to na ato ye nyina maka na mesa kan bio onipa foma opacho a ye de che no ye wo ebi a ye kan di agro enkoma a eba be di what dada nanso maybe me try say metumi hu video na but enye asem dada asem a aba nyina yate a yenim a esi etu wana mu enti enkomo ben enkomo no ye Apia Stadium any abaye bi a naka me pe ni din ti na me force pe ni post no wodi ni din na to me chiro ma me na abaya ne de betu dwa e di video ka ho e ka se o wonsemfoa bi a efa Apia Stadium ho se na Apia Stadium e penalty no na ono si gina bia papa binti Apia nya kwan ene nachi anka fom enu ti no obekan sa na sa asem na chi no ema nkrofo bi kasaye no man kasaye etia Apia Stadium em se ne krampo no mi hu se sofo bi friends madam for fire oja say ye bote bi mi say fresh and ye old say Apia Stadium e di o mampanyi din ye ma asem o seden mumi njai sa agro na Apia Stadium koti abrim no bedi oba na o jibtum se oyo mampanyi ba sheriff mu amuna mo nim se Apia Stadium nka ho a na onso ofihin na ba opening na Apia e de ne be ma hye esan se o mampanyi hye ni botuma wajimi anade oye bema osan ope na opening na ode wachi ka form ana ori otonga na kasa na ode aka baba ye wi common emi ya se minhu de opeso kire ne se wanunu opachew wanka ne yie kura nze sana menka enti Apia nso ekosiu no Apia Stadium ekosiu no so mfa chopa ne mbra enem sa baya no aye justice to a chopper no Enwa na eya but se nipa besel ansa na chiri mu abepa cho a etori bi a enye de so to ase obese wawie na chiri mu abase empa ucho mame na ma nye ni yi enye de bia na onipa benya ne tie didi musa esensensem we nyina ekọ so nyina no kura ne se entwe yi kra entwe yi kra entwe yi kra enti apia se na waka no abaya ne pacho wi a obegye mu mana akosi ma metwe mo adwe si nkomo bi so se I think this is not the first girl who has brought this alleged thing out. You know, most of these or some of these girls have in their own way done things the way they want it done. Blackmailing, which doesn't have enough investigation, has brought a lot of men down, brought a lot of confusion at homes, because this issue that the girl brought out, unfortunately, could have brought a bigger shame to Apia Stadium through the wife. What if Apia lost his marriage because of this thing the lady came to say? Because if you listen to her explanation is not holding any water. Yes, it's not holding water. It's a very serious thing that we have allowed these things to fly. A lot of people have become victims. Once a woman speaks, the woman caucus will take it up and blah, 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 blah. I have said it on several platforms that for me, I will never condone to any form of rape. But if a young woman will travel with a man somewhere and will come back and come and make noise about what's happened there, I don't pity you. You went for your pleasure. And whatever has happened, you should shut up with it. But when it becomes an issue of somebody taking advantage, I will always stand for women. This girl, they have done a wrong thing to Apia Stadium. And no matter how, she will apologize. How many people that had the attempt sexual misconduct of Apia Stadium will hear the lady saying it's a lie? There are things we do like joke, like if Efia Schwarzenegger posted myself and a lady walking, whether we're walking together, the lady walking beside me, whether it was my wife, whether it was not my wife, Efia Schwarzenegger doesn't know, but she just posted it. When I called her, he said, "Oh, no, I'm not in video." That's why only me a bear man no channel on the area and the Azubian man or no the person or yeah, but posted it in the public space. And I've told you, one of the people that I'll forever keep as a friend is Efia Schwa. I'll never be angry with her. I'll never fight her, because between the two of us, we know what is going on between the two of us. Somebody I cherish. These things will happen to all of us. I've told you, I will never fight Efia Schwarzenegger for anything. And if this video Efia post will lead my marriage to collapse, I don't care. You know why? If my wife will stand on the video, like some of you are saying, and lose a man like me, I don't care. If the lady in the picture, if she's married, and the husband will also see and will sack her, I don't know the one is serious. Because this is just a video. And people are making a lot of story about it. Deal with her, fight her. Then what do you get from it? Efia Post, Efia Shwa. So some of these things, they come out and it destroys some reputation and some good relationship. So this woman or this young girl who alleged a sexual misconduct or an alleged sexual misconduct from a Apia Stadium finally has come to apologize. And once he has apologized, I think that Apia will forgive her. But in the forgiveness of Apia, the young women who are starting a certain style of blackmailing men should put an end to it. If you go in for a relationship and it doesn't end well, leave it there. Let's not find ourselves in these games. So Apia, sorry, and I know you went to court. You went to the chambers of a lawyer. I agree. But why? The Americans the previous one. Thank you so much. Yes, we restore the previous one. And so, all right. Thank you very much for staying with us. And we've done the restoration. Thank you so much. TikTokers, it be possible. Like I said, we got possible cover. So I was talking about Pia Stadium and the girl. And this is the repetition of what happened to the MP who was going to get married. And this lady came to say a lot of things against the MP, if you can remember. And people believe it. And the MP was surprised because being nice to people and they go and do this to you, if you don't take care, you can be blackmailed forever. And there are times that the things they say against you, they are not actually things that you can rob it easily, especially when it comes to sexual misconduct issues with women. If you don't take care, you'll be blacklisted forever in some business quarters. So we want our sisters to stop the joke with sexual misconduct because it's a crime. And when it happens like this, all of us want to see a PNS for channel. But for channel, nyama was sense way. And at times, nyama si say, yanka say yan me money bi. The ye no mentiasie. Why should a fellow man come and say no correct whilst girl say no correct? Some people are believing that Apia Stadium no penny din again am penny. Only name would so besides say young come them hotel room. Na get now kwa. Say get na uncle. Into one kwa. Then you see ye. O kwa ya na ultimate catch you see ye. Say be on your mind. You are above 18, 26 years or so. And you say nyama na enko ye mawanka. I say wa first born. Because who won tama and kolani nyansa. Say unyi ansa na awa. Unyi na awa kolani nyansa. The formation of the children becomes a difficult task for you. Obia wedi 50 and eba. Edi 25. Or you're smart. Akolani ni daho. Na obia wedi 50 afina obedi 12. Nkolani bre. What must say? Yeah, and I want them ne bois. And yet the cremu see a fibroid competition. Ye mabai e cremu. Me baba ya namoi. Wadi 23. Yendi ne da. Onamho. Kofanyi nsemba mi bubefu. No crap. Na opuso ko school. Nini demu. So called nursing training or training of a form simbra on feeling on call. It makes a lot of sense. The work you by so maybe ending that. The near brace of so we doctrine school no bay. No bad Mr. Right. Mr. Right in the crabby one. They say Mrs. Right in you and Mr. Right. Saturday they can say. So 26-year-old girl blackmailing a man because the man asks you, where did they be? And look at all the things, format, the discovery bread, and all kind of my name, na yede, or the mouth. Sky on your phone, so no the mouth. Mammy, oh, coin appear still the mouth transport and one day. So, Beji, if I'm sure. Nyamani won't call Anna Moban. Mamma, you moon doka cra. Na yet two money free. Yet Korean sufu. Apia. Ohunje dom. Uye die so many. Nyama ye nyina mihu. Menchi asante hini otiko kosun semuda. Wachia ni preso do to bebre. Onimu. Ubone manane. President John Dramani Mahama ba we share obisa asem edi nkomoda ebi nsida President Mahama Chiameda edi nkomoda edi nitina konwa asumiti yeyi, and I'm always honored. Unfortunately, I didn't take a picture with the president on that day, but it was a nice scene when he called me counselor, and I went to him when he was going to sit in his car. It's 2 years down the line down, and it was an honor for the president to call me, and I'm happy. I'm not forgotten. I didn't have a picture for that memory, but there were people around. Roman father and others saw that the president spoke to me, and I was very excited. That me too, the president knows me. Thank you, President Mahama. The same like Nana. I mean, it gives you a lot of. So I'm saying that up here, Sebu, maybe I won't namne or Tibiano. Maybe or Obesheni. We'll see the ye say empo. When I buy it now, one fan call them. Sebu. Say the crumple so beside say uncle them. Utina ye sa NC is a si yanka and Guasia you were fine. As a Mariana Ban, I'm so megu animasia, I'm on crofo mugu social media ho, my to dine, aren't dine, only be a high, I megu animasi. And then I will share red air patcho. Shanyamo kai. See the things she said. Japia was me too for. Said conform power share see a dos. And in Ankebeya, a grown be old dear, no area with the apple. Winning that. Say, Yaman be or obey the agro. But one shani ako can abeka mampenyin. Get any me. Ninsema wa kuchura tu ni number me bona kakrebi. I say I am sorry for any injury caused to the reputation of Mr. Appiah Stadium. Ella Slews Brofo no as she apologized to Appiah Stadium. I'm reading from GH page. Ghanaian TikToker known widely as Ella Darius has rendered an unqualified apology to NDC sympathizers and political animal Appiah Stadium. Since it's only where the old woman sat and ate her kinky that the rubbish could be picked from, Ella used the same medium to render an unqualified apology to the popular politician. I don't know if
hello sir. Yeah. So I met him, he was like, oh, you're a nice girl, and just what it was done. Oh, why are you? Yeah. Back to after packaging the tea. He told me that, do you want to go inside to see my room? And I'm like, to address an issue. An issue that happened last week, I think last week, Wednesday. Okay. I was just there, and then I got a message on TikTok here. So there's this account that messaged me, oh, hi, so I so want you. And then I just gave them the numbers. And I'm like, I'll try.
Sad girls, when are listening to them, you need to eat protein or vegetable. Like, oh, peel the banana.
I'll show the screenshot to them. Like, who is that?
Bite it.
Appiah something. I forgotten because I had to go back to check the name, and then I'll put a proof here. And then he mentioned that name, and I'm like, okay, I don't know that is honest. I'm like, okay, but who is that? And then he sent me the inspection. Okay, but still, I didn't know who the man was. Okay. So I'm like, oh, okay. So later on, they forget it, right? So, my number card and my so people do check my number, they call me for business and the number is on my file. So I gave the number to him, and I was going about it. I was doing my nails that day. So I was just there, and the number called me. That's Penny, and then I say, okay. Now, about where I'm like, oh, I'm in town. And he was like, I want to see you today. I'm traveling tomorrow, which is the Wednesday. I'm traveling on Thursday, according to him. So I want to see you. I'm like, okay, please, I'll call you back. Right. I was doing my nails, so I was on my things. While I was thinking, like, what is going on? Why does this person see me? I was thinking a lot. I'm like, is it something you want to promote me? Is it a contract? Something. I was thinking a positive way. I was having a positive mindset. What is that? So I'm like, okay, let me call him back. So I called him back, and I'm like, oh, I'm the lady that he called. So he was saying that he wanted to see me, and he said, yes, you want to see me now.
I don't even think you hear it.
So I drive, and I said, no, I don't drive. So I should book and come. He will pay. I should request for the one that has full AC. You forget about that.
When the minute you try to appear stadium, so the appear stadium,
This one's better.
Because the mere fact say, when you don't invite you, or no question will see how they come out to the solo. I just already know, now it's all trouble. That is what it means. So now it's all trouble in the first place. Yamene Kasacha President say, sorry, Gani. Sorry, Gani said, the catcher Joseph said, one name also for years to Gani. Yamene Kasaku President, Tony Gani. Now the Ebano.
So this from GH page.
The minute you try to appear stadium, so the appear stadium, I could rip because the mere fact say, when you don't invite you, or no question will see how they come out to the solo. I just already know, now it's all trouble. That is what it means. So now it's all trouble in the first place. Yamene Kasacha President say, sorry, Gani. Sorry, Gani said, the catcher Joseph said, one name also for years to Gani. Yamene Kasaku President, Tony Gani. Now the Ebano, I know what thing. When the minute you try to appear stadium, so the appear stadium, I could rip because the mere fact say, when you don't invite you, or no question will see how they come out to the solo. I just already know, now it's all trouble. That is what it means. So now it's all trouble in the first place. Yamene Kasacha President say, sorry, Gani. Sorry, Gani said, but me, medical parameter say.
So this is Apia Stadium. And then here, Fire Oja.
Thanks God, money or money account to again a sabbe and our social media. Into one black them or no mess our them or not appears in Cassie.
I hereby offer my own.
So this is her apology.
Unconditional apology.
Appears to that's why a lawyer was saying a lawyer. I'm a lawyer, cease and desist and apologize letter. Abra, I won't say. Say, Ella, say, you know about Ella. Emma Paracho, non deleted already what deleted views on Canada, but on the Pacho. Now, more on cancer has and once a movie. Eddie Abba trouble and say. Now, you know, the more than you really get to a view, also, you want to manage ever well. You want to. My brapia, I do compare the night you make a deal with us. Yes,
so this was a demand notice.
Yeah, demand notice.
On the man Ella Diaries.
All right.
We act as lawyers for and on behalf of our clients, Kokwapia, popularly known as Apia Stadium. Now, following the conversation, our client invited you to continue the discussion in the apartment lodges for the purpose of privacy.
Because the one who was talking about why I saw him in the bedroom.
Madam. Madam, Our client informs us that sometime in June 2026, you voluntarily went to meet him at the apartment he was lodging at the time in Accra upon his invitation. Upon your arrival at the said apartment, you both met at the reception area of the
That's what the lawyer did too.
An unreserved apology directed at you providing all those services. You buy before when you man in the same medium and any further images, further videos, or statements concerning our client.
So this is the story of Apia Stadium and the Ella girl.
I was provoked into anger.
Now the girl is speaking.
The circumstances which led me to this point. At the time, I had no knowledge of Mr. Apia Stadium. I hereby offer my unreserved and unconditional apology for any injury caused to the reputation of Mr. Apia Stadium or any other person.
Repetition.
I refrain from making any further publication regarding to this incident. Thank you.
So she has rendered an apology to Apia Stadium.
I was provoked into anger by the circumstances which led me to this point. At the time, I had no knowledge of Mr. Apia Stadium. I hereby offer my unreserved and unconditional apology for any injury caused to the reputation of Mr. Apia Stadium or any other person. I refrain from making any further publication regarding to this incident. Thank you. I was provoked in
with all the lies you said about the man. The apology Apia Stadium maintaining Kadir, but I think he may accept it. But like Rashid said, get away ko wura Apia Stadium dem wanka. Na kenne omanpanyin na nani meguase. Because omanpanyin ba aye nyina aye nim se san Apia Stadium ejeje ho so. Na ka se aye asem kese fa oja eye no kuro wanya no kuro kakum ye gine ho nya num enti saa asem ni nyina ya ka no ewiye na ba etimu enja na saa ba emema ye hwe ho yi ema no nso kina na nse mu bo no munja e na me ka se the MP me refinidin there was this MP oni ge yi fine e kire mu a get a sin or do so by wiring with Janaka and one dear Yama. Or so I apologize here. A told about a year, and your apology go. A bed Danny at the Bonibi Ama. Now to be fine. And to appear stadium, my dear. Yen Fankusi. Get up at all. My dear Ella, don't do that again. Always understand people well. You see, this easy way of recording. Picking audio and things is not the best. Thank you. So another topic Nangasani, what makes marriage work? And sorry for the restriction. Microphone to me, but show me TikTok no so area ho. Ubi a 1K restriction. So BC I'm eating unwholesome, harmful something, and unblock here. I don't know what to do to unblock it. My MB be a general. Ama obi po enya let say maba. This is a wow now. No go share me. Opa no abepe myself. A very painful. But say I see a bear. So I see on Facebook here and also omukoya a block here. You nya Facebook in the back. But as educational material, it's a for 2 cra umyesi ade niyango. In the last week, Friday or Thursday, you were born that Saturday. So I think was it Thursday or Friday, one of them. Me a program, and out of my program, I pleaded with Obinim and Ojaba Bishop and Doctor, to apologize to Florence Obinim. Why? Because of the things Obinim said concerning Florence. Obinim beka said Florence Denika. And I'm saying more can say you. Ome panichel say nyama no kan ye wa bontino. And yet. Enti ma Obinim sa caution.
Manima.
Or can't say we
Florence.
Ti dem catch them.
What they make out? What they make cut? What they make out? Oh, video be na me try no. Video be na me try na me jina so dem am ka say me free fie no. One woman no. Obaba ko de ka kwhwo. To am say me mre fie am say me fie na e bi fa video no. E ho na kodwo nyansa ni me ka nyansa kasa. So say me free fie 2-3 days we hu dis here. Enyansa fo dwen asem no ho papa. Ana Jimmy fo no. Omo fa bodam fo duro no. Omo fa video no start say omo kasa. Omo kan say Obinim ye childish, okasa sa akwala, onye matured. Obinim onye matured, Florence ye matured. Me kasa mi bie mu. Ti Florence Obinim di utimi bie mu. Nti fine ko me kasa mi bie mu won. Mate, mi so me bie mu. Florence, wan ka wan wan to na me start say me kasa. Wonam Ghana ha, obi si utrase. Untimi peja uti. Florence, who you also buy? Why you mother? 22 years in. You know worry 22 years on South Sudan mother. Oh, one woman what di me so pujuma msika nyina. Ghana sofo ye wusika e che mo nyom tofo. E wusika pa che mo. Florence, who you also buy how many albums na wabo? Say 5 and 6 what produce you say? Into your prophet say, Fabra Bonting.
Florence, because if you say Florence any Jumada, one can say ye. But every say, see I kasa de Obinim say the American wabe why sorry. And some more kind he was emotional, and that is why he spoke that way. And based on that statement, when you saw cancer, I saw the post. So when cancer answer there, I said maybe a fine there, nyame penny. So yenhwe. The Holy Spirit has directed me. This is coming from Obinim. The Holy Spirit have directed me to put an end to all the ongoing issues between my wife and me. So I went to my page and deleted all the videos I made about it. I feel disappointed in myself for allowing all that pain to lead me to this. So if someone who saw any of my videos felt disappointed in me, know that even I am disappointed in myself. Bishop Daniel Obinim. And the ongoing issue with his wife. This is the post I saw on yen.com. All right. Then there was another one I saw on my Ghana. It says, I'm deeply disappointed in myself for the videos I made about Florence Obinim. I couldn't control my pain I was going through. Angel Obinim speaks. So these statements were just like what I told Obinim to apologize, because if you say Florence have not worked before, she's your wife. If you say they have eaten your money, whose money should they eat? If you are saying that the things you will say about Florence, she can't work in Ghana, The disgrace of Florence is your disgrace. If you make Florence the star in gospel music, she has thanked you for it. And I spoke about all those statements that they should come and beg, and the alleged audio of a certain man who says he is a lawyer of Obini that was telling people that Florence did the lips bat and all those things, and they spent all their money on her in Spain for her to be well. That audio I said was bad. And I came back and said they should apologize to Florence because that thing they have done was wrong. My discussion today is what makes marriage work. Then a ma awadi jina. And to be nim any Florence awadi then a man jina. Se so me giant okwan so on can be biamo. Obi ni me tie me. We tie Counselor Lutros. Many Holy Spirit no. Me any Holy Spirit no. Go me tena ka chance obi nim enjai. Yo. Me ka so bi ni munjai na nyo no kwa na me ka so njai. Me ka say Florence any ojaba ekasai ne tie me oni ne kasai no me see ojaba recorded Florence and obeboy yam se say ni asa o see say nyame nipa menye entwine nam enye ma kire onyansa enye me no be hia wo sunsun enye me di watem am we feel esa me feel amakom me feel fi jasi me feel onye koche me feel duna me feel too flame. It doesn't make sense. There are trials. If you Schwarzenegger will always say that there's one prayer she will not stop praying and deliver us from evil. As we trespasses against and there be if you Schwarzenegger you know understand I'm being oda mean that oh sorry Jesus sa the rob the show got him from says here 0277 609 604 ojaba frame obi nim frame obi an frame yo jai paboro frame yo na fortunate na abado e be you sure mwamba na why you castrated tie me sam komo ye nyede enye fine anko yi ojaba e ba ne sen e na Florence e kan na boso sema kirewo tie me so you be on your suffer now to say if you are Schwarzenegger I have an audio and now to say some boys young that's here suffer penny e so be pa Florence job When me nya adwenya emfa me ho oh abusafo teme osofo jaba ene me tie say wo say mpanyifo de mo akasa wa kiri se munjai de moye na so ma Linda abeye video abedi watam enti wamma obinim 48 hours say 24 hours say omayan delete video enye saade a obesan ba biom osofo ajobro mumma san kwasi asem ye ekoso wo muntem njai mumma njai osofo mumma njai na mama nkrofo na nya yen omo cassette ayen munjai na mama manu amfom mama nkola ne cassette amo sofo jaba bishobini munjai ba munjai no ojaba be pa Florence Chow se wo ono kasa ya o record no abeto abonten then aka ababebo Oba so di obi ni matema. Di na teme. Na ena obi ni Afra Florence. E won paso. So di ni wie gu ameni. So when di ni bi anka. Waye no. Obi ni. Onso on pe twesa. Ba oprichi ka se nyama mienu pe. Ena owari ni bia obese owari cost so yere a ese oye. Si di kan. Good sex. Good sex. Bini. Obini crash the nine, what is one is. I'm getting it. Chamber. One will be in quarter size, which may take some money. Ujaba de yedim, Naka obini. Could you be no a virgin or D Florence into the cottisa? I found an air to check a crank. So I had a 9 year. She had go to was slippers. Ubini Munansa. Nso bi ni wankasa ye wo no ni edim so betra ase nti ne maame ankasa de ye mu obi a no na onim se obi ni betra ase nti ya nya ama no nti onu mu survival baby ti na meka che mo so onye nwuye he tapade no so ne enko na no a stone boy ma mesre ye oye video a e no bi ko chiro wase o what you are chewing can be harmful to your health near restricted Imbam when ya obinim any ojaba ya mosi onimode onim nyansa oni akoma pa yesi me so me fama wade ntokwa embrace akọ anche bia ye kun bi nso nche me po ye besa kun bi maami pape nyansa ni jimi ye no an send na ambe Florence ani kunu se any ojaba enye bibia esan se ompemasem opasum bienti obebo amane de ekoso ojaba eba ne sen and I record Florence obekai the entire record Florence also recorded Florence esan se oni obi ni wonto kwa opese o kire ne nyansa aw sofo panyin na nkwala gro yi efrihi enyasa na nyame bo efrihi oh Prophet Yaba wanye ni yikura obianka san we nkyira wo se wanye ni bisi obia woni ni di nkomo bia record obia ye within ni nyanse swa obia obi ni mekai me ma o ko yo odi ne ka so ti o ni mo nka me kura no na ya hunte a ban is saying that Florence will be in the Wakasa, ya no, I recorded. Empo, or recorded, no. For one need dear be man say, what funny kunwechi, and they wouldn't come more. Now, who dear all come way? No, there were 2 abonti, also for Timmy a day. It sounds up as on you being. Why do you want to use Florence Obinim to fight the husband Obinim so that the marriage will collapse? Think. Look, it's not that Obinim has insulted you and Florence have recorded the insult and brought it to you. But Florence is confiding in you as a man of God whose husband has told her that you hate him. But whilst Florence was talking to you, for you always want an opportunity to come and have a fight, quarrel with Obinim. Why? Ojaba, why need he? Say Ampa. Say Florence, Any obi ni mawadi igua. Nyame bisa wo. Obi ni mem bisa ojaba. Nyame be bisa ojaba. Onu nentia. Di obi ni baye na enyo. Makachi ye nyo makachi no. Ena me mama mawa ase, ena say no mama yi ase, ni wu ase ni say enye. But ni nyire chi no. Only Florence no. Omote. E san say Florence kwa bontini e di kru hu nkomo a. Okasa nyansemu. E san say obra wa wade ni mu mpo no ote ho embo amane. Wo ojaba pe ena wabo awade. Sawo jaba. Safo jaba. Many sao. Ameka no kura bi akere wo. Obi di ngide hye wo mu a. Hwe no anyina ma. De waya Florence obi ni wi. Wanye ni kura. Eso panicha wo. Tie me pa ni wanya adwen a. Enfa me hu sa wo. Esa so si na mbenim no kura no. Na no kura no ebe mo fa ho die. Timothy huma ne ma yete ase se. Ya wonyame bia ye nim se ye ya edin tokwa de mintim ho ase ne beba. Ne san se ye nyame ni penti no a ense se ye kunti no ese ye de ya dwi ne nam. Enyema kire onyansa. Enyema no be hia wo sunsun. Enyema di watem am we feel esa se me feel amakom me feel fi jasi me feel onye koche me feel duna me feel too flame. It doesn't make sense. There are trials. If Schwarzenegger will always say that there's one prayer she will not stop praying and deliver us from evil. As we trespasses against us, and there be a if you are Schwarzenegger, many people, oh, master, if you say, empire own jaibo, na yen fi and so shame. Meti a bit many and social say, see ya won't come on me, Yami yen fi so shame. Also for Jabba, one yen ye, a sober pa Florence Chaw, say only would in come our recording. I recording now nya ye no uhu ti se eye wo weapon a udi benya obinim sana be obinim bube fu Florence no ni neja awade o ba ware no o ja ba o ware Florence bra o ware Florence bisa ba ware Florence in Jimmy onim se oni wudi nkomo se osophobia obenwa ubema na rechichire mu nkomo ne san se wadwempo boni bi abeka se upe kwanya bi ama wonso wagu obeni masinti tama Florence kasa no waye din besie ne eme ya nyama Florence di waka ese uboko si Benedict Agafa ho and I say had them go. Now it's my thread TV, so thread social media, so say obinim. What do wouldn't in ready, but wouldn't you obey that and Timonia pay? Oh, so food jaba. That is a loose stock. I am only giving a lecture. I catch obinim. So one can say when you know on shasi. June 4 revolutionary statement no ma was sorry them. Makachire and say me ya mosi onimode onim nyansa na no crane say that statement we know. Enyema chire onyansa honestly speaking because of the way said it, it didn't go down well with Dr. Ojaba. And based on that, Dr. Ojaba has been offended. Now, you see, I've done an apology for Ojaba. This is the reason for my apology. My apology to Dr. Ojaba is I constantly kept repeating that you recorded Florence Obini. But yesterday, on Fifi Pratt's show on Aluta FM, Dr. Ojaba made it clear that he never recorded Florence Obini. I repeat, Dr. Ojaba say, Senameka say, Ombepa Florence Cho, a son say, wa recording Florence Obini. Wa recording Florence Obini. Nemum, Florence ankasa na ye audio. And no send man no say, Ombo na Ghana phone in tie. Esan say oni sika odubetua bloggers amma ti de okom tie me pao wa we screen recording no tie me no chira wo bo a Dr. Ojaba atiase but dog ade ba ko me pese wo jaye a mempe me de me ho me ye video a me nye ma prayer palace me wo hot 26 years ago and son prayer palace e hyase eti Prophet Emmanuel Ejea de bia okasa odi ne ba wanum shut up and stop it. I don't like it, honestly, with all respect and humility. And Prophet Ejea be sakasa akire naka. Prophet Ejea will not put on a camera and misbehave like you are doing. So stop that. Deal with me. Don't go there. That is why I deal with you. I don't deal with your church. I protect pastors than any other person. But I'm saying, say, I'm apologizing to you because you just made it clear on Fifi Pratt's show yesterday that Florence Obini send the audio to you, but you didn't record her. Based on that confession, I apologize for saying you recorded Florence Obini. Please forgive me. Minim and I'm kind. Dr. Ojaba, I repeat, based on your statement yesterday on radio and on live TikTok, you said you never recorded Florence Obini. But Florence Obini recorded herself and sent the audio to you for you to play it so that she would not commit suicide. And you were afraid that if you don't play the audio, Florence will commit suicide and people will be worried that you have the audio and you didn't play. So you played it. You were in a hurry, in a train, to come and play the audio. And I also said you recorded it. I apologize. Forgive me for saying that you have recorded Florence Obini. You didn't do that according to yesterday. Me pao chow. Facha me say me see what recorded Florence. Mr. Facha me. Mankani. I'm sorry. I didn't say it well. Dr. Ojaba, one recorded Florence. So that statement I made, I retract and apologize that Dr. Ojaba recorded Florence Obini. According to him, he didn't record her, but Florence Obini recorded herself and sent it to him to be played. That is the report.
Yes, I mean, some penny pana or some who does that? Until I take a counselor. Sometimes, you know, yes, it will be on where we move. I dare say, Abia.
Also, what can be say it's a payback time.
Aura for aura. I didn't tell him can't aura for aura. Me must have never buy him. Me so man penny form of more catcher than say. I dare not would they yemeno and yet it's in Kabeya. Says someone no was sorry why. I mean penny for any deal, so where did do a matter? What's the word to me for? Into my farming fa. No, no, dear by enemy to the fubia. Was it me? I and one I brought a foot you. Master me in any year. Master me in any year. And your foot you and I miss me too. Now then, I mean, media will be what counsel to me for. Now, maybe the mini counsel me to for. Who does that? And yes, you are just taking size. It's unfair. It's unfair. Who because Abia, yes, one coin, yes, sir. Hey, yes, you say a Jaffa Chawon, no name the warrior. What about you name the warrior? Huh? Yes, you say Jaffa Chawon, no name the warrior. Shall conform we used to bonnet, used to jamon cool, Ebini Judas. Bible need their dancers one man who pine. Sometimes will be man who pine. What the idea be doer is intentional. You need to pay him back. A one of my aura for aura and yetuma. It will be a Bible neck say. And where would Jimmy phone when one yes one? It will be a Jimmy phone. No one was away in answer for. Yes, you said Jaffa will no name your warrior. What about you when him your warrior? Will be a will name idea warrior into what some see a mamma can't say and or bash me pa. When him the warrior or tonka. When him the warrior or tonka. And one counselor will name us on Tiasie. No jump to conclusion says, oh, my word in Gua. Meanwhile, I was saving the marriage. I am the one saving the marriage.
Okay, some more in Gua then.
Oh, my word in Gua. Yes, some men sound conquer penny pana or some aminacho. Who does that? Until I tell a counselor. Sometimes, you know, yes, you will be on where we move. I dare say, Abia.
Also, what can be say it's a payback time.
Or raffle or me. So was some me my Juman said, ne cra at Maton when young quantana say. Or no crown, they say, Shami. It may go apologize. I am the machine. Yea, counselor. And you made what Gumana? Asa, found some who copy baby tina. May make us no who says still I want to masia. It's intentional. This is personal attack. You can never attack me, then you leave your spiritual father. Respect is reciprocal. If you don't respect me, if you meet me, pass your way. Call baby, mention come baby. Simple. Now imagine say Emmanuel J. and Kawanin by your way. Much was seminim, catch up with stay. Or ban now so mommy. What's my gun of one tell me voice? Now so man tell me voice. Maybe woo. Now be some more Jeffrey and Tono we catch him soon. And you know correct. Why not come mammy? Why not come mammy? What's the minisika? Now the aquafa blogger be say from a no some cotuja. Blogger see this is my home musica. Miss minisika and I'm a shed demo. Kakura minipi. Hey, me my year mobile shrami. What's in the panel or for phone from Shrami? Men sound some panacho. I don't want to ask myself, Brabe catch some panachawana. Say you want not catch yourself, Brabe catch some memra panacho, then you are not making sense. You are not making sense. Like you are, Ebia will be a family, and it has created something like indelible impression being now about our mind. Emma would yes, our personal attack, we see. Massa me boo me respecto or beka and someone me fag ye nyansa wum na ma peke asemo a wokan doesn't make sense.
Asemo a wokan doesn't make sense by a prophet Dr. Ojaba. Eti baby bia odembia counselor enya dia your friend say
stop mentioning him. Please apologize for recording and playing in pop. Enya me na me record you. Enya recording to say obi afrem na me record you. Counselor one buana And your recordings, I keep on repeating myself. Me say, I didn't record her. She rather sent me an audio to play for Ghanaians to know that this is what she's passing through behind the scene. So what have I done wrong? Masa? Oh, sa enyo mo mako school nyina de nim nyansa. Masa? Me sa wo soma me ma ya adwuma ne se de ne kra ahoto no wanya nkwa atena se. Ono kra na esen hira me. Enti me ko apologize se ma ye ne dem ahwe ne ba. Ye, counselor. Enyumere wagumu ana. Asa, found some who copy baby tina. Me kasa. Na me who says still I want to masia. It's intentional. This is personal attack. Asa, you can never attack me.
Came as a result of this interview. He emphatically made a statement that he didn't record Florence Obini, but Florence Obini sent the audio to him to play it so that Ghanaians will know what Florence Obini is going through. So that's why I'm apologizing to Dr. Ojaba for saying he recorded Florence Obini. I also want to repeat that Dr. Ojaba, this is me. Deal with me. Forget about Prophet Emmanuel. You like mentioning him too much. What did you do? What did you do by talking to Ofia Schwarzenegger? He has no story. He has no crime. He has nothing that Ofia Schwarzenegger has. And then I didn't go kind of debia and if you're Schwarzenegger, I didn't tell you, and I'm go kind. One yashi, just had the now come. I'm bacho. Me know we are there. Now you'll be bemoa. Udi matemi, meet me do a tamo da. Me be so da. I say me do a tamo me didn't want them. And say atem di dia kan nyina mashibi manunumbi. Ni nyina e agro. Enye nibre. I say untumi di matem. Mr. Untumi di matter. Sabio, Mr. Mpenny. The fact that I go and decide to serve under Prophet Emmanuel J doesn't make me one of the small boys that are following you. No, don't try that one. When Duncan started, I was there. When Ahimfie started, I was with him. Ask the senior pastors who started that I was not with them. So I'm not one of the small boys. So that one, don't go there. But I'm apologizing to you, Dr. Ojaba, that I said you recorded Florence Obini. I'm sorry. And I hope you understand my apology. For those of you doing the screen recording, remember, I am live on YouTube. So there's always an original video that we can get for instruction. So you heard Dr. Ojaba clear that Florence gave him an audio and authorized him to play for Ghanaians to know what she is going through. But if you can remember, when Ojaba came, he said it was a payback time. That is why he was playing the audio. It is there. Ojaba never said that. Florence say member audio way. No be who they offer. No. Now obebo audio no. A son say obi ni megune ni mase. Onu ane no munsem. It is a new now recording now. Me pa uchaw. Man can ye kura. Fachem. Ma Bishop Ojaba. Men kan krenche ubiom. Kosudi matem. Ya di obeye bia. But dia wo ye ye. Wanye ni ye kura. Say yampa. Say Florence. Oko yawum. Aye audio. E dia brew. na wo dimrika e wo train mu eko bo akire Ghana for se mo hwe de Florence ikom a ni kru nam ho aye fre no binim na Florence catch us ko bo no sebio so for penny ada asori ano me de menanka me de me o si minim nyansa me an mi se mako school na so minim nyansa no me nye we da me pe kwan so me fa so solve the issue no without making this thing public, because in the first place no obi nim ni won kasa and waka che Florence say onne wo nya fan because wo pen asem na say Florence affair chire na wa sending wo audio mpo a bad say na body public wo boy ye wo see audio na boy ye nti na men ne Florence no obi nim abebo wo bo wa. It's wrong what you did. Come and apologize to Florence. I insist. What's up in the patrol? Why in a nice way? Otiemi. Otiemi na ye. Because se obi mpe wasem. Na ubetino wafa watamfo na damfo a. Hey, yanene da. What you say why you be good friends anymore say? And now come on out di wo say one recording na Florence had na send you audio say bebo na Ghana phone hu di okom so ni ka say obre me bra Debbie o so penny Debbie what dear me twin sign me gina ho e biom say me chop na twem say one recording but Florence send you audio no ma and also butcher Ghana for and I won't so butcher Ghana for also penny she sign na pa ho chew na one need yi and yes yet ha in 5 years time you come and tell me Councillor Kai now okasa no okaje fifi say o ma me nti ase say na wasema ba make am masem ba be kan finchim bra masem ni nyina ba oni mo to kwa no kan finchim ebi ni den. What is that? Why do you have that attitude in mind? You are too handsome and gentle for some of the things you said yesterday. It's a long conversation you had. And I kept repeating. You see, I follow you. So when you are live, I get the prompt. So I watch you. Fifi Pratt, I watch his show. So because you shared it, I got to know you were there. And I thought it was an opportunity to engage you. But see how you insulted me yesterday. I want to give you a free offer. You can decide to ignore. But maybe it will help you. Just like Obini. Counseling is good. Oh. Counseling is good. Oh. Counseling is good. Counseling is good, I'm telling you. Ojaba, you have to learn how to control. So I want to play it for you to hear. Ujaba says he's very mad at me. I don't know if you can hear. So per all the reports that came out, clearly speaking, Bishop Ujaba, honestly speaking, has made it clear for everybody to understand that Florence Obini specifically brought him the audio to play for Ghanaians to know that she is suffering in her marriage. And that is what exactly he did. The judgment for this statement is beyond me. And Dr. Ujaba, the nation's seer, sincerely speaking, has made a statement about me. Is a statement that, sorry, the statement he has made about me is a statement that all of us have heard. And Bishop Ujaba says, as for me, if I don't come to say sorry to him, I should remember that any issue of mine that will come, it will be aura for aura. But like I said to Bishop, Doctor, I understand. I understand, Pa, that whatever Bishop Ujaba is saying, he's right. But it's unfortunate. I don't want to do back and forth in like going back to call Florence. Ma Flori. Ukachiro Ujaba said, Umbo audio na the man na. You know that conversation. And also a bed. Na you could be sana then amenya. So Ebusafo Bishop Dr. the Nation Seer Ujaba. I like the man who Samba Kaya Tama that blackmailing statement by was sorry them one for to bono. The Americans have shared the numbers I'll be on family. And I'm a cancer, Miss Sereno. If you live in a glass house, when people throw stones at you, don't throw it back to them. Keep it to build a wall as a defense against your glass house. I told him that he owns an empire. He leads a church. And these things will happen like he always says, that they are living just by grace. So he shouldn't talk. He should leave them and focus on Nyamejuma. I've also said it several times that what I like about Ujaba is that he comes back on his personal page or whatever. When it's time for church, he does hours for church to address issues and men of God. When there are beef that they have created, he comes back to say it. I watch him at church at times. I don't follow his church, honestly, but there are videos that comes out. So I don't want the full church because I believe in the prophetic. So usually once you are doing the prophetic thing, definitely you have my small favor. And everybody in this country will tell you that if there's any man who protects men of God, and Prophet Ujaba, I am not Ubia Sebiu Mekasetia Asofu because Mekasetia Asofu Mekasetia. So what now say what setting a Masemba Abekano? It's a family Husa David. And I am a very isolated person from the church that I run. I stand far and tall from church. So I don't really ask permission from Prophet Emmanuel Egi to come and talk about you. No. Do you understand? He will see the video that maybe I have done and it will end there. At best, he will advise me and say, oh, we are kind, one kind of year. And here, no, I see. No, I see. Asa. Na, or can't meet you because no, I sorry. No. Na, se me to say, one of the boys now, a dear software next year, Bema. edu media ne nte saa ne bi why baby a me call na baby a me call no so me kwa me bɔ mmɔden sɛ mɛyɛ deɛ sɛ ɛne deɛ fata ɛnti mesrɛ wo mɛmma saa nkɔmmɔdie yi ɛnyɛ te sɛ me ne wɔ ntɔkwa ba nokorɛ ne sɛ mede mgu so ebisa wo sɛ na nka ɛbɛyɛ a ma Florence kyɛw ne yɛnkɔ yɛ no why ɛsiane sɛ woanyɛ ne yie koraa anaa wohu sɛ woanyɛ ne yie bishop woahu sɛ woanyɛ ne yie a bishop woahu sɛ woanyɛ ne yie o sɛ wohu anyɛ hwee bishop deɛ meka no wode yie mufuo no fim na dwen sɛ empo from so bi ne kunu na ma ne warning sɛ wonyɛ obi a ɔno bɛdi nkɔmmɔ bio woana aka osi tama atemu da bɛba nti ɛfa sɛ wama yere warning sɛ wone me si a draw battle lines waka ne fidie so sɛ watamfo wɔ baabi a mea ne atamfo yi Councilor Lutot na mentwɛn na masɛm ba a wɔhu wobɛka no nwonwonwo ɔrafɔra yawa akoma bɛwrɔ di ma tɛm sɛ dɛn na mahye ne nyɛma nyina o chale bibi ntia o ɛsɛ ɔfopanyi wanyɛ ne yie o wode mmɛma saa na anya ade ɛsɛ ɔfopanyi sɛ ade mma me deɛ sɛ nyɛ anaa ɛsɛ ɔfo sɛ deɛ ɛnyɛ o woyɛ a mɛma me too much o masɛm no nso ɛbɛba o aba dada mpo anamboa there's a portion in the video that I like from Ojaba. Hey, Councilor. Then one num na numre we. I like that part. Wow. Na menji ni se okan na nibere so okan na grosso. Wan kan le okan na grosso. Enti enkomo ni nyina kusi. Na enkomo na media na ne se den ne ma awade gina. De Ojaba eye yi ebetumi amoma wade ojaba sisi ade oye na sisi obi ni any Florence in them. No correct. So I asked the last time, they said, can social media repair broken marriages? Because ebini a creme is here you. So Florence Obini Ede audio comma ujaba. Say bona bloggers need to say awayana mete hono mebre na mikru na modwen say oyobinu oni obi asa o ma mebre me nika okomodemi mensuno odi benentagafa de enso kan audio no na eno de so penyi si ombo isan so obo a emwa so penyi wadwi mu do. You see, that thing tells me that whatever you did was deliberate and was planned for, because you were able to stop the audio from going further, because you knew, sir, if you played that gaffer area, it will not help. So you kept it. So I don't know why, even though you kept the gaffer's own, the rest you didn't keep. I want to believe that you know what time is it. The conversation you have with Fifi, it has set the record straight that you are a nice man, but you have some level of temper issues, and also you don't forgive, you don't let go, because you just started a new issue against me. But I was wrong by saying that you recorded Florence Obini. And that is why I apologize. But away from the apology, I have come to believe that I can boldly say that me too, now I am in trouble, because you're going to start aura for me. Bishop Ujaba, agroni eyede. Yenye ne sen na asumbiembra. I don't know if you have anything to say. For my apology to Bishop and everything. If I was doing the proper bench editing, we could have enjoyed it better. But this is what I did, and Ojaba saw it, was very angry. That me say, Florence Awadi Gua, Yemiso Ojaba. And I make a chair, Obi him say, Memon could be so Jaba, but Yamianga say, so Jaba. Ojaba say, Honso me kind, they said me pacho. What do you mean, son, me pacho nama? His son said, Minjina Swan say, Florence, I'm an audio. I'm our bo audio no abonting. Ebo mimpo de na me say Florence and then a casano and a recording. And mama ya tia say one recording Florence. Na ye koba and say na Florence na send the man say ombo na we Ojaba chire say e say nyanti ase ma no e say was saving the situation of we losing Florence Obini. Bishop, you may be right, but like you said in your audio, if you do the wrong thing to save a right situation, it means you are not wrong. Exactly what you just said. Because Bishop Ojaba, Dr. Ojaba, you said in the interview, you know it is wrong to put somebody's audio out there, but you did it to save a situation. So am I wrong to say apologize? Because that audio is still out there in the market. I have told myself I don't want to play that audio again, but it hurts me to hear Florence Obini shedding tears in an audio to a man of God, and a man of God playing it in the public domain. You want to say that Florence Obini cannot post it? Is that what I'm telling you? Who was your cousin say Florence Obini? I post to say audio now. Ghana for enko fa bloggers en fa. Osofo na enye se oni Obini e won to kwanka. Na Florence send you say audio. E so ube ko Obini mo. Ana so for nyesa. Bishop, say was said nanka, say na me ye fine. And I'm here sending my wa. Say me jig this Bishop Ojaba. Over fan son and fan. And this obey you no sending audio, get it public. So we must send me there. O see a bar over coming, you know. Ojaba the seer. Masem ni wala kana nyonyo asem de wo dada enyum dada dem bi na ma wire 3 news enya big news but e ba be kana nyonyo na ama fifi word no me dwi ho saa be say na Bishop eduo ese mi po me ke bia ma ko tie nkomo ni ye mesi Ojaba one year cry. Also, one recorded Florence Obini. But Florence Obini, Mankasa, and sending audio, say, Bo. Now, only scored with share bloggers. Eddie about what? Hona make us say. Audio now the two about Tiamo, Bia, Tini, Nkomoa, Florence, anywhere. Sa audio, Pahu Chelsea, 1 year. One so say, one for audio now, bank of Florence. Maybe say a man for say, if it's wrong to get it right, is it right? And if you on that, and I wonder, and my pick you. You so better. Now Ghana, you was saying I won't die.
12:45 a.m.
And a mistake who compare one BB. Just by the way.
There be my small girl be best around it. Now you're chit chat.
We are chit chat.
It's chat.
Chit chat.
Yes, uncle.
Me hey. One can one. Who's a for me count?
Okay. Yes, baby.
Who baby me? It's a cemetery at 5,000 miles. Ujaba benyao.
Yes, daddy.
Daddy, dem na me wo.
Is that happening?
Me mpebia.
Ntina you record o say one sister Bina. Munya ho hwe.
If you are the Mr. Waya Muhu Moboman, why me a minipa? Why? So now, no afraid me. Say, what be no book the Adiatica? Say, me, I come as a man. But the sea, I must have any job as some one day. Messi on Patchel, Messi on Patchel say, or record day from Zubini, Liberto Abonti, is as on any cool. And then run Rebecca said one recorded from Zubini. But Florence Ankasa na ye audio de man say only sika or the betua bloggers amoma bohu de ofem. And to no ne ho pre no say Florence be wunti no on born in time ansa na Florence ni. And to there were two a bedroom no be anti the Florence e kom. But the FC and say obebo sa audio. O maye nyina ti ase se obi ni maye na de ma na ye de ja enti ye aura for aura pay back time ono no kai e na mi bisa se sebio se empo Florence Obini ne ho atochima na wo yaw mu na wo di media mass of panyin na wa send the audio mpo a mo nyina mo me mbisa se e ya no kura is it allowed say so panyin de beto abonte.
Okay, thank you very much for the question. I believe, sir, asofofo. Asofo.
Go.
Ochemichi.
So I'm born.
Say, I believe, say asofo. Problem. I don't think it has anything to do with homo wives. But unfortunately, sometimes sanity may come. Now, so will be a trust with an information about themselves and their situation. So nipa no pa sanke bedroom one kono abeso cameras na ko mobile phone TikTok ni ade ni no so will be. Enti ko betimi aso cameras na ni no aba beka. Or trust with the information, we expect that Ubemano I between both of you. Now, a quite be a bit me first because so for Jabba so far, Nameshano, Ipanimno, and then behind the scenes and go to me up boy mammy if Pampa say he intended to help before things get out of hand. I think it was so wrong for him to have brought whatever discussions out because it led to a whole lot of conversations. What I see. If there's something we know about Florence Obini, it's the fact that she's a very secretive person. Florence has kept quiet the longest. Sometimes when I look at her and the kind of patience she has, even her line of conversation, which me who say, Obano, or your bar, of course, or worry. And to me, feel say at this moment, it be a proness so. And what pay a confident and no a dim common. And Tinanke say, Papa Bonnie Homo de Senka, a bit cut between Omumino. No matter what until because audio, I'm sorry, audio Snaya Boy and was not a life threatening audio, and not Chase Florence be what said your work come and think there was enough time to have dealt with its back doors and helped her
resolve whatever it is. But I think say, or you see whatever issues are on it, Florence Kununu wono that when Nyabemano. But the only thing that has helped me say this time not gonna find one and say tie Obanechi because he who send your banner break. And yes, Anka would have been such a very big disgrace to the woman. And ye can ye chin, a warrior sim, go for me no more door, it be a sem number. Omo carry no more dosa. Me no age na and I saw more live video more and come we. A better persons. Until 70 BC, Nankaya she. Saying a better can say, especially when it has everything to do with people who are in love. When it has everything to do with people in a relationship, a certain kind of relationship. Well, I believe say Papa Wanaki. Forcing asking him to apologize. I think is also a choice. He has to regret his own actions and be convinced is in his mind that I did something wrong. So let me apologize. You can suggest to him to also fall. I think that they were one in you. So it's my home baby. So no na komemu onye sorry or can cry and for should be an issue. Then I think that's what I have to say about all of this.
Well, thank you. But or say all you know boy anything ama Florence obi ni mawari abeso. Na enra odin common. And I mean, me call politely say this platform is a big platform. It's in a kebe say akwenya ya wenye. Offer sa chopper. There's some other panicho. Usha with Facebook or TikTok. My panicho said me can say or recorded Florence. What time money needing kobo. By no mobile so say one recorded Florence. Now Florence na recording no the better. And I know we train munti none who crop so uncle boarding term na Florence. A hona all campus is here say. But a diagram no be say when you come. A hona mpona all say. And yet life threatening. But opinion holiday. A life threatening. Me catch obi himself ono so mbra I me pacho yi me de mani atufom din me hu se wa we pacho audio bi nam ho a o se we deeply sorry for nyama bebele bi a waye so bi ni ma pacho na se chopper bi akobe bia me ni deti a osofo jaba ntem ase se me se empo ma pa ni chel se one person be patch but me ma we pan to say I'm sorry say me car so recording Florence na me gina say omo obi ehun say audio no boy or the abufu na boy na nyese Florence and I say Florence wu a obi anim so say ni audio because our audio no ono a ojaba nek say obi nim ni nya ntokwa o send ni audio e ka che say on ne nkase biom kosita matemuda beba ena on ne yire ne kasa ese hwe ye ukunu aye ena ne yire ne paale cho se munja maninka o se ono nkasa munja musa enti ni kunu ese ofre ne yire Florence etna mpaso no ka kire ne se ojaba mpem asem enti misumi fam asem nkwo so enti se sisa nene sa be manese ko hu se ne yire ne ojaba yi eye baako a ne yire ne onim da se ni kunu mpo anya nim se oni ojaba kasa so empo when we blow the peace pipe between the two of them one speaking to Aisha Obinim will not have the confidence in Florence Beyonce on to me ojaba enko dim komo. You can't stop somebody from talking to somebody, but say Florence and who say Ohona Crashewo, when who say Ohona safety wa, why do you let her down by coming forth with such a rebuttal. Na eno aye kan why the bubru ja say wo de enye chopper bi onya mpacho isan say Florence no ene soma wo enti ba ne say ne soma wa afi de me se kopa ne chew obi a wasoma wo de o kopa ne to aye den ma so fu jaba sisi obi fu na abeka say you ono so kire say de wo ye ene de enkoyi nti so fu acho ne enko ochina obehu video ba sa abeka je say obacho ese ananakua o say ade amaya ane ya ne say me say nyame bebisa ne sa wade ne bua ena sa asem ne de me kai say so for jaba ambe pacho a obi nim any Florence awade ne bua nyame bebisa obebisa no ensia enkyerase ne say sa audio no boy they be na okay Florence have been a reserved person in all that was happening. Or call interview as simple. You be sema. This woman operates with a lot of maturity. Because on my money and a nyama a CC ya Florence a gusu di obidi mechi. She held on to the faith and the belief of the husband. Hanieti. And then Grofobedin who fell say, Wakwani to. And Obinim ya, and the Sabuban to sa, din, and Masagi was paid. So be a or two, so yali ne say, and Chena audio BP said, Obi or no, yes, or Obidin lawyer say, a common boy one to Hutamo Koye or Babu. That was another disgraceful, or do not say, a lucrece Obin a cancer. I am Pastor Obin lawyer, dear. Obin Musumba Pacho, on his lawyer. Because a twin or koye 180. 182. What did you twirl with it one and send a koye in your house? That was it. And I'm catch obinim so no sumba pacho. Send koma yedi. Or no obinim, you could you obinim. Or say Florence in ye do want that. Miss no sumba pamucho. And a Florence needing a so yes, can you know what no one about catches a Florence now one. I was sorry, Negina. Enti media na and yes, sir. May I bias, says of opinion can I am being frank, straightforward, and allowing of opinion to take advantage of the moment and apologize to Florence. Say, Mommy. Manyeni ye say odi ade share me a the boy but so gusuka say Florence na any man boy dia Florence maka chro dada say hwehu yi na enyum bi wo ho that the lumba boy or say you know srekwa me bomb last week enti susumani pa ho nyaw bibi o sedai me nim ni na ato na akuam na etonyo enti me dia ne say so fu panyi opa chewa ye ho betoye wa pa chewo nso a ye ho betoye ba enya nkom hye e futu sel na make say enfie num fie ne wo be pemi adamase eze minyenwuye empo obi nim che say ya yesin panyi be wu agya mo minyenwuye wo so nyenwuye. But I believe that simple statement that Obini Makase, he has regretted because he allowed his emotions to cloud his thoughts and judgments. If you will say and finally apologize that you were overtaken by your pain for what Obinim did to you, hence the posting of the audio, I believe that it will be a sweet, lovely understanding for all of us. I know that it will be difficult. But in the difficulty, let's see what you can do out of this difficult moment. I believe that the apology will help. And like we have shared her point. If you also have a point, you can come and let's talk about it. I know the timing is not good. I know they have blocked and restricted us. But those who are doing the screen recording are doing it and they are keeping it for Ojaba tomorrow. Ojaba is praying. I love this song. Listen to this gospel song. Should Ojaba apologize to Florence? All right, so I have been playing this song since I started this thing that most of us, we speak sense, but the response have not been very fine. And I have a song that I wanted to dedicate to Florence. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. You know, Daddy Lumba's life was full of songs that gave us because last week I played it for her. Let's see if I can find it. If I find it, I'll play it for her. It's a nice song. And why do I play this song for Florence? If it's true that Florence sent the audio to Bishop Dr. the Nation Seer Ojaba, and Ojaba played it for her, then this is a song for Florence. The parents say, "Come on, I hear you, father. I want to hear you." You my boy, you will be a assembly. You will. You might be living legend. I'll forever love it. So. So Bishop Ojaba says that Councillor Nanu do baby on pa. Assembly of can be Uncle Footy. And that then is so called Mime Pacho. Na se Frozobini Mio Mawadi Gua. Nyankopon Ebibisa. Kono so for man can ye and Timmy Pouncho. So for me, Gina Swan of the Abano. Say, Sabu, when you are. Maybe Kanyas assemble and to assume the engine and must say. Sana, Mitibia, me hunim for sompo, Sana can or reduce. Say, I could square my IPC fee now, can you not tear me? Ukraine said. So it is a Florence. I didn't ask them about pa. No, numpo soon say, Bon will be in tea. I mean, Bon will be in tea. It's as a ne and a ever consa, or china and consa. It is of who say, Florence, I set you up. It's a new competition. Because I know crap. I won't intro. Say Florence Catcher will say, Monko, my bloggers no fa say or bread unika the old boy na saa nokorɛ no so ɛna wogyina ɛde aka sɛ video yi a post yi ana sorry audio yi a bɔɔ yi ɛfomso bi ani ho a sɔfo panyin na sɛ wama Florence ama wadi nkwalagoro ɛwɔ abufuo mu deɛ ti a mesrɛw a megu so egyina baabi a megyina yi a wobu afu yi sɛ bɛpa kyɛw no daakye asɛm bi nti sɔfo wopatwa biribi ansɛ yi o bi ansɛ yi sɛ wopatwa bi ansɛ yi sɛ wopatwa sɔfo sɔfo patwa ɛsɔfo patwa why ya mosi onim de onim nyansa oni akoma pa yɛse me nso me fama wadeɛ ntɔkwa embrace ako anche bia me po a yɛbɛsa ako bio maame baabe nyansani jimi yɛnoa ne sɛn na amben Florence ani kunu se ɛne Ojaba enye bibia esan se ompemasem opasumdwe nti obɛbɔ amanneɛ deɛ ɛkɔ so Ojaba eba ne sɛn ɛna record Florence obɛkae deɛ nti a record Florence also record Florence esan se oni obi ni wɔntɔkɔ a wopɛ sɛ ɔkyerɛ ne nyansa aw sɔfo panyin na nkwala gro yi efihi amedia ubi samia ebi am gina no eyetro kakra de malaka sɔfo panyin epa acho wanka yinyina ye ho betoye osi on pa chewa debi obe life bia meka kokai no esan se eso pa chewa na amotomra na obi bisa se Florence na suma me ana baby Florence na suma me suma me monka se maka kira mu se obi nim se agro yo shasi o de baby ye yo kai bia wo delete ni nyina o kwa hu hwe adentia wanunu asemba ni nya hotre o si nya hotre a ebe ya de ni enu nyama obi ni kai na de ha me de say boys na edi asofo na chi eyomo kan sem na monja njije ho no why monja njije ho no why njai why na ɛyɛ den mugyae. Mma yɛngyae asɔfo. Adima Florence. Ojaba kyerɛ sɛ wayɛ w'adwuma na Muhammad sisi ane obi nim mo ho atɔ mo. Mede maka m'asɛm magya ne ha. Well, mede magoro die no bɛbɛ awie. Media ne deɛ magoro pɛ hwɛ. TikTok for me da mo asɛ mo block me. Is as a mom block me ankara ka sɛ ebi wa be churu bi na deɛ ɔkɔtwerɛ ya block me deɛ wayɛ adeɛ. Na me yɛ adoma ɛnɛ me hu sɛ congratulations I verify the way. Ebi a me na media nya verify me before. Na metimi de agye me. But ketewa bi ansɔ nti deɛ ɛbɛyɛ biara no yɛbɛtoa so ayɛ the education. This is the school of marriage and relationship. Na me adom ɔkyena yɛbɛsan bɛdi saa nkɔmmɔ wei. But ɛnnɛ no I'm saying me starting late nti no manya mo interaction and your contribution. But my question here very simple. The things we can do to make our marriage work. Those are some of the things I'm looking forward for. The system is jammed up. So I'll leave the rest here. God bless you for coming. Remember, this was proudly brought to you by Afromax Plus and Mako Ginger Honey Chips. My name is Councillor George Woodruff. We've done a support system that we always do for those who are victims of the flood. Back again, our condolences go to those who have lost their members. And also, we also want to appreciate those who are supporting others already. We want to join our faith to those who are supporting. Let's be our neighbors' keeper. I hear the rains are coming again. Please find a safe place to live. Good night. We've done 3 hours and 19 minutes. At least. What makes marriage work? We didn't tackle it. But we came to address what destroys marriage. I've told you before that what makes marriage work, I don't know. And what destroys marriage. One of the things that I know destroys marriage is content from social media not managed well. Just like what Ujaba did. He will apologize by all means. Ujaba is smart, very intelligent. He will think about what I've said so that others can entrust him with their audio. That even though they say go and play, he will refuse to play it because it will become indicting in the life of those who give him the audio. Ujaba is strong. He refused to play the part where, unfortunately, Benedict Agafa was. Because he knows when he plays that, he's starting a fresh wound. So he knows what he was doing. But it was below the belt. Bishop Ujaba, come and apologize to Florence. No matter what happens, you are still the nation's here. Finally, always address me. Don't address Prophet Emmanuel Eji is not part of my congregation. So deal with me. And this is your repetition of you want to talk to Efia. Efia has nothing. So let's stop this conversation. Empo so empo a yedi ni enbia. Nyama yenka. We are protecting men of God, and I'm one of them. Not because they are bad, but there are lies that they say about them. That if you don't stop it, some people will believe their lies, like what Obinim you said did to you. So we always defend it. Obinim, Ojo Nyanseni Obinim Bishop. When I can say, Sunsun Konkon si Traso, then I say, what to us be more? A wedding was here. It's as much as if it's 2017. When the Trebia or inspect Audi. Bema, the Diaphomas. Now when Yako Chroma, a better shrimp. So now Tiania posted the Behame. So you find my abre. I think I find my wedding seeker. Open life rough. Kokram no talk here more. Bema, life graph with him. You bought pampers. You were sure rubber. From Nadi were doing be. Oyaba, we are energetic. Baba. Also, by Jody, as a software nature D. Tina Munya Post 10. This make a beda. Now, children Sunday, then pro cotton. Senior doing a labor on buyer. Post-it, dear. Marsha, maybe. Sremo. Sorry, money memory to a doing. Ojaba frame. I'm a fair doing brass or them. Obi in frame. I'm a fair doing brass or them. Me fair buffon cassette. Sorry, money. Majuma me yellow. A couple shit out. So china the betchin. Now Ojaba air patch. Obi so Eddie see yo. Any video view as I delete the way. Obinim what sign be fear na one sign. So you get the abono. I'll pay the abo so them do. And jam ha kwa adebechin na sebes. Yankopon hu ye mobo. On fire born in chain. Na de bia ye tia no ntia. Sebio. So I'm in a yellow. We and free. That must be bright. Good night.
And Lord God said, let us make man in our own image, in our likeness. A man represents God on earth. The handsome man on this wonderful Afromax t-shirt has a message for men, supported by all women in our part of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, it is all about Afromax Plus. Afromax Plus is a supplement for men that helps you keep a good, healthy prostate. This supplement I'm talking about helps you to deal with optimization of blood circulation. The same thing helps you nourish your liver and your kidney as a man. It will fight your premature ejaculation, not forgetting improving a quality spermatozoa, and will combat for you your oxidation stress. All these are in this supplement called Afromax Plus. If you are a man and you want to live a prostrate-free life, I bring to you the message of hope. Call me now and order your Afromax Plus right now, either on the local line 0277 609 644. I repeat, 0277 609-644. You can call me on WhatsApp. You can send me a message on WhatsApp, and immediately I'll respond to send you your order immediately. Or if you also find yourself in America, 862-215-2007. You can WhatsApp, or better still, 202-412-5332. All these numbers will assist you to order in any parts of the world. Remember, for a healthy, prostrate-free life, go for Afromax Plus. Afromax Plus. A man needs a second chance. Thank you.
I'm super excited about this ginger chips. Ain't it a whoopee ginger chips at me power chow. Say enye mape ginger chips dear. And then I worry. And it is something say ye were in powdered form like this. Ain't it so we will be opaque green tea to send me me green tea and I may be a gum. Na se me pese me munch on something so any me sakanwa na marry. Would you wouldn't share no? Google about ginger and you see the health benefit of ginger. But need just some say get the organic honey and I come and I get mappy ginger chips myself. So America, it comes in a pouch like this. Into more American yina mubiti me afre
862-215-2007.
Good. Ofra you be deliver. Get your more kama. So we Ghana so a patch of free
0277-609-644.
Macpe ginger chips dear. OBA here. I'm super excited about this ginger chips.
Yare yo, yare yes. Obi benya wona fi yare. Yamfa yare nso nya nipa. Sichire yare ni no. Sickness can determine the last straw of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, friends and loved ones, supporters of our foundation, the CL Foundation for Health, Diabetes and Asthma and Cerebral Palsy. We are knocking at your doors, knocking at your pockets, knocking at your emotions. Support me and my team to support people living with diabetes, asthma and cerebral palsy. Your donations are welcome on 862-215-2007. Your Zelle 862-215-2007. MTN Ghana numbers 055-000-5077. 055-000-5077. It is the MTN number. CL Foundation for Health and Support. Help us with the diabetes equipment, glucometers, wheelchairs, old clothing, new clothing, financial support, and let's give it to the needy. Thank you for your support.